So I'm here with Mark and Donna from Ivor Thomas Funerals, and first of all, congratulations to you both on your award. So Mark, we'll start off with you. Can you just give us a brief overview of the business?
So Ivor Thomas Funerals is a family-run company, which basically we aim to provide the best service we can to being the most cost-effective.
And in terms, what sets you apart from others? Is it that service that you provide, that personalised service?
That's what we aim for every funeral. Regardless of how much they're paying for the funeral, we want to give the most dignified goodbye we possibly can do. We only do one funeral a day, meaning that on that day we are completely that family. So anything before, anything afterwards, they give us a phone call, we can be there. We don't have to shoot off to see someone else.
And Donna, if I come to you, that sort of family aspect that Mark mentioned, how is that personified within the team?
Well, all of the staff come from different backgrounds. We bring in our experience from that, our family experience, whether it's experience of losing somebody or just normal life experience. So that kind of blends in, and then it helps that the Thomas family has been so welcoming with each and all of us. We all feel like family, to be honest. And I'm not just saying that, it's the truth.
And with those different backgrounds, do you think that brings a great perspective within the business in terms of an appreciation for how lots of cultures deal with bereavement, perhaps?
Yes, 100%. When I first started working for Ivor Thomas Funerals, it was something that we sort of established straight away, is that we found differences with what sort of I was used to or what I've heard, and then what the reality is. And I thought, boom, this has to be shared. So that's why we're establishing like a community outreach project pre-end of life, so that we don't really kind of involve ourselves too much with the bereavement, even though we do have outreach for that and we do signposts for those things. But generally, we're one of the few funeral services actually who's identified as a need to help people look at and think about their funeral or their end-of-life plans before they are either unwell, or if they are unwell, or when they've got capacity, mainly.
And Mark, you mentioned earlier about only one funeral service, or only one service is carried out per day. Why is that so important, and why have you decided to make that decision? Because that's not very common, is it, I suppose?
It's not. It doesn't make great business sense. However, we feel if that's what we wanted for our loved one, for my mother, I would want to be that funeral director's main point of focus for that day. So that's what we want to give everyone that we encounter.
And in terms of the personalisation, is it very flexible, and whatever the family wants to bring to the service, they can do it?
I'm not a huge fan of tradition. Tradition means that you have a hearse, a limousine, thousands of pounds worth of flowers. You don't need any of that if you don't want it. You know, we always amend what we do to the family. Each family is different. Each person who we are looking after is different, and so we need to bend our services to make sure that they get the service that they deserve.
Well, congratulations to you both on your award, and thanks very much for taking the time to speak to us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.